KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Morning After Show. It's your boy Knockout Boxing KO, Knockout Boxing 86 TV, whatever you want to call me, man. I got the OG KC Boxing Network with me. KQ, how you doing this morning, sir?
Man, I'm doing fine, man. Much better. All right, yes, sir. Had a great weekend so far, So yeah, I'm all good, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Look, we got so much to talk about. We got some Canelo Alvarez news. We got some Bill Haney, Devin Haney news. We got the fights from Thursday night. We got some Tank Davis news, man. Boxing is one of them things that kind of it'll die down, but then it'll be a bunch of news all at one time and give you so much content and so much things to talk about. So I'm excited for the show today, man. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about, bro. There's a lot going on in boxing right now, man.
Okay. Oh yeah, I told everybody Friday night, man, we got a lot of boxing coming our way, and I mean a lot of boxing. Y'all just don't know, So man, y'all get ready. Y'all ask for boxing. Well, y'all about to get boxing. Y'all about to get Big Baby Anderson. Y'all about to get Abdullah Mason again. So you're gonna get a lot of great fights. You're gonna see Earl Spence come out the woodworks. You're gonna see a lot of great fights coming down the pipe, man. So, but
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's see who we got in the building, then we'll get this show started. We got Crush the Legend in the building. What's good? We got Thrill Hill up in the building. What's going on, man? We got Icon Canadian. What's going on, brother? We got Kevin Rice in the building. Hunter on the hunt. Chef Sosa, what's good? What's good with it? We got Omega Red in the building. What's happening, Omega? We got Creole the Traveler, Boxing and Barbecue. I ain't gonna cuss you out, man. I ain't gonna cuss you out, Omega Red. Andre Noble in the building. What's up, Big Block? I see you. Teach. What's happening with you? Boss Dog. What's up with it, man?
All right.
Hold on, let me fix this over here. Okay, we got the Red in the building. Brother Huey Q. What's happening with you? LaRon Jones in the building. What's good? Rick Timms. I see you. What's up, Rick? We got Athletic Mind in the building. We got Brian King, B Falcone in the building. Kenneth Johnson in the building. What's good? 8 count. I see you. Cooking with Sir Senior. Who wants to see Boots and some trash white dude who can squabble? I mean, your guy won't fight him. See, you can't do that. Your guy won't fight him. You a Bud Crawford fan, a huge Bud Crawford fan. Your guy won't fight. I know you mean can't squabble, but your guy won't fight him. You can't complain about Boots' opponents when the guy that you support won't fight him because he don't think he bring nothing to the table.
Oh yeah, I got something to say about Bud too. All
Yeah,
right,
you
yeah.
can't. We can't do that. It's fight. That's like complaining David Benavidez' opponent because Canelo won't fight him. Your guy won't fight him, so he got to fight his mandatory to stay busy. Cody Crowley is his mandatory. You fight your mandatory. If you can't fight the other champion, you fight your mandatory. I don't see no problem with Boots fighting Cody Crowley because Cody Crowley will actually get in the ring with him. Cody Crowley is not saying that he don't bring nothing to the table. I'm on the bigger and better things. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to do like what you want him to do. How you gonna complain? How you gonna complain about a dude fighting somebody and you a fan of the fighter that's saying he don't want to fight him? That don't make no sense to me. Judah Ben Israel, what up? We got Dr. Mark in the building. We got Savage Bo. What's happening with you, Savage Bo? Derek Stefan, Dante's Boxing Talk. My homie G5 Gabe in the building. What's up, G5? Vincent Williams, Ramesu. What's up? Joseph Jackson, I see you in the building. Who else we got? I think that's everybody. No, we got Teach. Okay, yeah, I think that's it, bro. All right, cool. So, what did you have on Terrence Crawford since we were talking about him briefly, right quick?
All right. Did you get Athletic Mind? I think he was in here. Athletic Mind. Athletic.
Oh, I thought I spoke to him. Athletic Mind. What up? What up, young king?
Okay.
What's happening with you?
All right. Great master of making videos and things like that. You know, intros, outros, whatever. Well, I wanted to say this. You know, everybody looking and everybody talking, and this is my opinion. Okay, me and KO, we got different opinions and we have different outlooks on certain things. Some things we agree on, some things we don't agree on. But right now, I don't know if he agree with me on that, but we got to stop this damn clickbaiting. I talked about this last week. All right. First of all, Canelo's not about to fight Terrence Crawford. Let's get that out of our minds, okay? Let's stop bringing that up. That's not going to happen. No way soon. Terrence Crawford looking for a bag. Yes, he is. I don't blame him because he's on his way out the door. You know, so he's looking for a quick payday. So he brought up what? Tim Zoo. Well, that ain't going to happen either, right? We know that. So what's going to happen is what? Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, like we always thought it would. So let's just, try to elevate that fight and, and support that fight. That's all I'm saying. You know, I mean, even Terrence Crawford, he knows that. He wouldn't left and said, "Oh, well, what about Tim Zoo?" Come on. Let's be honest with ourselves. And content creators, be honest with yourselves too. All right, it's time for us to start telling the truth. All right, or at least let's wait until hear the truth, and then comment it, then break it down, then go on and on. That's all I do.
No, I don't disagree with you. Or if you're gonna do something like that, at least state that it's your opinion. Because I guess who people are fighting all the time, but it's always an opinion. Don't state it like it's news or like it's fact. So I agree with that. Sir Senior, look, bro, I don't have time to debate right now because this ain't the show for that. But I'm live tomorrow night, bro. I said what I said. I meant it. I meant it. If you don't like it or you disagree, that's what the platform is for. Monday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. You can always hit that link and get this work, bro. You can always hit that link and get this work. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you in the comment section though, but you can get this work. Just hit the link when I'm live, bro. We can chop it up. Emmanuel Carter, what's up with it? But I do agree with you though, OG. I think that the Terrence Crawford situation and Canelo Alvarez, number one, as a fight fan, you shouldn't want to see that fight. You shouldn't want a man jumping up 3 weight classes to fight to fight somebody that he ain't earned a shot at yet. Number one. Number two, Canelo Alvarez got dudes that we want to see him fight. Like that's it. That's all. And Bud Crawford's not one of them. But there's a certain agenda to push Bud Crawford. I understand that, and he obviously is gonna believe in himself and think he can beat anybody. So, and it's a huge payday for him. So you understand why he wants to fight. But I don't think that makes any sense for Canelo. So it is what it is, bro. I just that's my thoughts on it. I do want to talk about Canelo a little bit though. So some news broke over the weekend, OG. So this is from Samson. I know you got a good relationship with Samson. You've interviewed him a few times. But this is what he said. They have been informed. So let me find this shit right here. Where is it at? Right here. Okay. He says this. He says Canelo's legacy will be stained because he did not fight the best at the time, which is Benavidez. I think the children, maybe the grandchildren, one day will ask him why he did not fight David Benavidez. He was upset doing the interview because they were informed that Canelo Alvarez will not be fighting David Benavidez in 2024. Right. And then Michael Benson is reporting that after this news, Mauricio Suleiman, president of WBC, said, what did he say? He said that David Benavidez will be officially set as Canelo Alvarez's WBC mandatory challenger in March. And he has not clarified when the fight will be ordered, but he did indicate Canelo will be free to face another opponent in May. So Canelo can face somebody else in May, but he's saying he's going to call it a mandatory. But Benavidez's team is saying that they've been informed that Canelo's not fighting David Benavidez. Do you think we get Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez this year?
No. I talked to Samson last week, and he's kind of pissed off right now because, who was that said Jaime McGee? Tim Bradley or someone said, no, Abel Sanchez. Abel Sanchez said Jaime McGee deserves a fight with Canelo right now. No, he doesn't. Only one that deserves a fight is David Benavidez. He did everything from the bottom all the way up. Yeah, he got knocked down to the bottom, but he came back up. He fought his way and climbed his way back up. Here you got Edgar Berlanga. He will be fighting this week. He's talking about if he wins, he has a shot at Canelo. I know, I get it. It's the payday. It's the face of boxing. I get that. But you got to think about, do you deserve that shot? Do you deserve to be in that same square circle with Canelo Alvarez? And I say no. I say only one I think is David Benavidez. And Samson was alluding to that also. He said, how long do we have to wait? How long do we have to wait to fight and see who's the best? And that comment you made, he alluded to something like that before. You know how we stand on the corner and we talking about how Rocky Marciano or Muhammad Ali could have fought that guy. Oh man, he would have got hit by Willie Pep or something like that. Well, we're gonna be saying the same thing. Me maybe before y'all, but we're gonna be the same thing on the corner talking about. Well, David Benavidez, if he would have fought David Benavidez, man, I think Canelo would have got whooped. So why go through that when we can have it right here, right now? And that is one of the biggest fights in boxing. And that's what he's saying.
I'll answer your question. And first, I'll say I agree with everything you said. I don't think we're going to get David Benavidez in 2024. He's just too dangerous, man. He's too dangerous both inside and outside the ring. So inside the ring, you think of Canelo's weaknesses is his work rate and is his gas tank towards the back half of the fight. Those are two of the biggest strengths of David Benavidez. So it's going to be one of those fights where when you got two fighters, OG, and you know this being a boxing aficionado, when you got two fighters where somebody's strengths or somebody's weaknesses, that fight probably not going to be that competitive one way or the other. Like Canelo's strength is his defense, his ability to counter, how he can land accurate shots. Benavidez is weak squaring up on the inside. So that fight is going one or two ways. Either Canelo going to be catching him with counters and countering him into oblivion, or Benavidez going to walk him down and beat his ass up. And he's going to beat him up bad the back half of the fight. So it's dangerous for Canelo inside the ring. But outside the ring, this is what I try to make people understand, KQ, is the reason that Benavidez is not getting the Canelo fight. I don't think Canelo is scared of him as a man, like man to man. I don't think he's scared of him, but he's scared to lose to him because losing to David Benavidez is so much bigger of a hit to him than losing to a Jamal Charlo if Jamal Charlo upset him, or losing to a Terrence Crawford if a Terrence Crawford upset him, because Terrence Crawford and Jamal Charlo, Canelo fans don't fuck with them anyway. The Mexican fan base is going to support the Mexican. They very loyal that way. But if you lose to another dude of Mexican descent, if you lose to somebody that's a Mexican, oh, now them fans gonna leave your ass. Now all them dudes that was coming to your fight, all them pay-per-views and shit, they just gonna start going to David Benavidez shit because now he the man. Now he the man. So they gonna start doing, now he they Mexican monster. So so he's going to he's going to avoid David Benavidez for as long as he can because he need to keep getting them $30 to $40 million guaranteed paydays, OG. And David Benavidez is the way to making your shit drop. He's the way to where he beat you, and the only way you can get that shit back is you got to try to rematch him and beat him. See, you can lose to Dimitri Bivol, OG, and never fight him again. Because Bivol the Mexicans ain't finna go support the Russian. You good. Like you can go lose to Dimitri Bivol and not rematch him. You can have 2 controversial fights with Triple G out of Kazakhstan or Uzbekistan or wherever the hell he from, and then not even have to rematch him for 4-5 years, and you still be good because your Mexican fans, they ain't fucking with the dude from the Middle East or from Europe and shit like that. They ain't fucking with him. You can have a bad fight with Erislandy Lara because he from Cuba and shit. Like they don't give a fuck. But if you lose to a Mexican American or a Mexican, oh brother, your fans, they found them the new shiny thing. They got the new shiny toy. They like, we loved you, Canelo, but we gonna fuck with David now because he better than you. So we gonna start pushing David since he beat you, and he don't want that.
Right, exactly. Because
he don't want that. Bro. That's why he won't fight him, bro.
That's what he's saying now. Is Jaime Gil gonna be the next Canelo Alvarez? Things like that.
Yeah, I mean, and he'll fight Jaime before he fight David because Jaime is not as big of a threat as David.
Exactly.
Jaime has a lot more holes in his game. He's a lot easier to hit. You've seen him be damn near knocked out multiple times before. So you can, and he's just a rock'em sock'em robot. It's a lot of skill coming behind David, a lot of hand speed, a lot of shit that's tough to deal with.
Exactly.
So I just hate it, but I think that, and Samson, Samson, he ain't no liar and stuff. He wouldn't be saying that stuff if they didn't really tell him that. So he has been informed that David's not getting the fight. So I'm gonna catch the super chat, but then I want to talk about David for a moment. So Epoxy Magic LLC with the 5-piece in the super chat. Same reason Floyd didn't fight Margarito doing this before all the BS. It was the look of a loss. I got you, Epoxy. Look. So with that being said, so
that's right, L Dub. Yeah.
So we got on Canelo for a little bit, but now we got to talk about David Benavidez. What's next for him, OG? Canelo's not fighting you in 2024. Okay, whatever. He ducking you. We hate that for you. We know you deserve a shot, but now what are you gonna do? What do you think is next for David Benavidez now that he know he's not getting that fight anytime soon?
Maybe move up to 175. 175. Because I think he beat everybody at 168. That's what I'm thinking. Morrell, he don't want to fight Morrell right now. So Morrell, he needs to fight someone with a name, I would say. But a lot of people know it's very high risk.
Yeah,
definitely low reward. So that ain't gonna happen right now. But they wanted it. That's a good fight down the line, but just not right now. David is on the top of this game right now. So but I think 175. I would like to see him in there with a Vitervia or a Bivol. Definitely that fight if it can be made.
Got you, yeah. And y'all hit the like button, man. Let's get a like check going. I don't know what the likes looking like, but we got 150 people in the building, and it says here we only got 58 likes. I need y'all to get the likes up over 100. Mods, make them get them likes up, man. I know it's early. I know y'all still got the boogers in your eyes and shit and all that, man. Wash your face and hit the like button, man.
Okay, let me pull
wash your face and hit the like button. Omega Red with the 5-piece in the super chat. He say, great fight call Friday night, OG. Thanks. I was at work. We appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate you too, Omega Red. Real talk, bro. Real talk. Y'all appreciate you too. Yeah, y'all get them likes up, man. Let's get a like check. Let's run the likes up, man, so we can get as many people in here as possible. So I do want to go back to that, though, because Friday night we had some fights, and I haven't had the opportunity to talk to you since then. I got some more news I want to cover with the Mauricio Suleiman interview. But before I do, and it's big news too. But before I do, what you think of Bruce Shushu Carrington, OG? What you think of Shushu on Friday night, man? You
Oh
called
man.
right. Bruce Carrington was on another level
Woo.
Friday night. What you got on Bruce Carrington, man?
Yes. Okay, now Shushu, he is like Joe Torsi said, he's not a contender anymore. He moved on up, basically. He should be fighting on main cards now. And now they putting Ardula in that position now. So he should be the next one moving up. So they got him in there now. Of course, Shushu he got a little uncomfortable Friday. Tory was pretty much up in his face, and Shushu was kind of like crowded, and he likes to use his jab. He liked to go downstairs. He was trying to fight small, and but still in all, the mistake that Tory made was you ain't gonna sit there and trade with Shushu like that. And
Yeah.
Shushu got punches, man, and he throw with authority every punch he throws, and he got him out of there. But he was uncomfortable. See, I think he had a different game plan, and the game plan wasn't working out like he thought it would. Cause I ain't gonna say a Manny Pacquiao, but he was fighting and using angles and coming in there because I thought he was gonna stay on the outside, but he didn't stay on the outside. He went in on the inside and started hitting Shushu with a couple punches, But he took some chances. I mean, he took some great chances, and Shushu took some chances too. And this one thing I don't like when fighters drop their hands and start showboating, but take over the fight first. Make sure you got the fight under your control. That's what I like. But he was on point as usual. He's on his way. He's very, very talented. He's very, very accurate with his punches, and he had the right game plan by fighting small. I saw him bending down when he was coming forward. He wasn't fighting tall; he fighting small, because he's fighting a small opponent.
Yeah.
So he was going downstairs to the body, and he should have stayed down to the body, to pretty much slow down that movement. But of course, he hit him with that left hand and got the right hand and got him out there. But
Yeah.
still, I mean, it was a good fight, man, and he's on his way, man, and I wish him the best because this guy is from New York. He had all his friends there and family, and he came up out of Bronzeville with Mike Tyson, Shannon Briggs, the rest of them guys. And
Yeah, they was there. I saw Shannon Briggs when he knocked him out. Let's go, champ. Let's go. Yeah, he was in the crowd. Yeah, I seen that shit. You ain't wrong. Shit.
yeah, so
Oh,
yeah, man. But it was a great fight, man. And I was root for him, man. I really was, and cause he's quiet and he's a good young man. And he's keeping his head right in the gym, and that's how it's supposed to be.
yeah, man.
But he was right on point. Yeah. So
Salute
I think he was
salute quick, Meaty Riley for Reed, Stinger from above. Salute to all y'all. Hit that like button, y'all, when y'all come in the building, please. And thank you. Appreciate y'all. Big Dog Willie with the 5-piece in the super chat says, salute to the diabolical, infamous, notorious, layup breaking, ugly, brainwashed, funky, terrible Haney called Devin the shoeless dream Haney # slapped. Damn, Edgar Chavez, I see you in the building. What up? Look, so Shushu, number one, we call him a prospect, but it's important to remember he's really a finished product. He's 26 years old. You know what I mean? So he's in his prime. He's not like one of these 20-year-olds like an Abdullah Mason or 18, 19-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like a Xander Zayas or something. So he's an older prospect, a lot of amateur experience, won the Olympic trials. So he's really good. I tell you what else he is. He a big featherweight, man. He a big featherweight. That man 5'8" with a 72-inch arm reach. He a big featherweight, bro. And he'll probably be moving up sooner rather than later. And if I'm Bob Arum and I'm looking at the featherweight landscape, I think you should try to get Shushu a world title as soon as possible so he can move to 130, then get to 135 and start being a player in those divisions because that young man is good, man.
Yeah.
He showed everything last night. He fought on the inside. He has a nice jab up top and down low, really good feet, a very good counter puncher with good timing. but aggressive and mean. Got a nice little mean streak to him. He a fighter, bro. I like Shushu. I really do. I think right now, if I'm promoting him or managing him, there's not anybody at featherweight that makes me uncomfortable putting him in the ring with him and thinking that he can't win. When you look at the champions at featherweight, what we got? We got a Liam. LW, help me out. Who the champions? Luis Alberto Lopez in the IBF. I think Liam Wilson or Liam Williams still might have a belt. The featherweight landscape ain't nothing that would scare me if I'm Bob Arum. So if you can get him a title, then I would get him. I'm gonna have to pick this up because I don't know him off the top of my head. I know a couple of the champions.
Shout out to LW too. I read it for his website too. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he got a fire ass website. Y'all go check him out, man. Here, I'm gonna find them boxing rankings. Get the champions real quick of featherweight. Yeah, so like somebody like Ray Vargas, who's a WBC champion, Luis Alberto Lopez, the IBF, Rafael Espinoza, who just upset Robeisy Ramirez. Bro, I don't have no problem. Like, if I'm Bob Arum, I ain't got no problem putting him in the ring with none of them. And Raymond Ford is about to fight for a vacant. Dante, he's fighting that dude out of Kazakhstan. I think for the vacant WBA. So yeah, that one's gonna be taken up too. But yeah, bro, like, I'm trying to get him a fight, and I think the one you can get him is probably Luis Alberto Lopez. He fought on ESPN before. You can definitely get him the Espinoza fight because that's the WBO champion. You get him a belt, and then you let him move up and continue to grow into his body, and he'll probably punch even stronger at 130 and 135. That man's skilled, bro. Because my thing with it is this, OG and chat. This is how I look at it and why I'm saying what I'm saying. If he can't beat them now, he'll never be able to beat them because he's in his prime right now. He's 26 years old. So if he can't beat one of them, then he's not who we say he is. But if he is who we say he is, those guys should be light work for him. He should get his belt and then move to 130 and start trying to become a multiple division champion and doing things like that. Because it's no point in putting him in another 10-rounder against guys like the guy he just fought. Like, you got it. Like, he's at the point, OG, you got 10, 11 fights, like you always say. Okay, bro, it's time to start stepping up that competition. You handle this dude easily. Now it's time to see what you got next, bro. So that's what I want for him, man. I'm looking forward to see. They don't need to put him in 4 10-round fights this year just to continue. Like, he's developed. He's in his prime. Let's see him go for a belt. Let's see him fight the best that the division has to offer, and then move him up. And then see what he can do at 130. Because then that's when you got the big fights for him, OG. You get him a belt against Espinoza if he can beat him. And then at 130, Top Rank got Oscar Valdez there. You still got Navarrete's moving up, but you got Oscar Valdez there. You can make a fight for him and Bruce Carrington. It's time to start building this young man's name and getting him some opportunities, man. That's how I feel. I think he's that good, man. You got any Clark Bay TV? What up? You got anything on that, bro?
No. I mean, they're starting up to the right. They're doing the right thing. You know, they put him on the main card. And he first. It don't matter first, second, whatever. You know, but now the people can see him. The world can see him. The national TV. You know, so but I would like to see him with a better opponent, and then you can really see him use all his tools.
Yeah.
You know, so I think good things will come. And like they said Friday night, hey, he's not a contender anymore. Now he moved on up now, and now they put Abdullah Mason in his spot. And I don't think Abdullah gonna be there too much longer either. So we'll see. Yeah.
You brought up Abdullah, and we know he fought a week ago. He's gonna be on the Jared Anderson card. Per my source, LW Boxing. He's in the chat. Y'all can ask him. They haven't announced it yet. They were looking for an opponent for him, but he's supposed to be on the Jared Anderson card. Abdullah Mason is, and I just got to tell y'all what Icon Canadian. I've been ringing this bell for a long time. Y'all need to get on board the Abdullah Mason train, man. That young man is different and special, and he got a good head on his shoulders. He got a mean streak to him, but the skill at his level is going to be scary when that man 22, 23 years old. Everything that's going on with Boots right now where dudes ain't wanting to fight him and he can't get an opportunity, y'all going to see that happen with Abdullah Mason and your favorite fighters. You're going to see it happen. He going to be 23, 24 years old, and guys like Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis and Andy Cruz and Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson, they're going to be like, he don't bring nothing to the table.
Right,
he,
right, right,
he don't bring he don't bring nothing to the table for me. Nope, high risk, low risk. I'm telling
right,
y'all, bro.
right, 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 right.
Abdul is that good. He don't bring nothing to the table. No, sir. This big, strong, long. Nope.
Mm.
He don't bring nothing to the watch. So y'all get on that bandwagon, start pushing that young man. If you're a content creator, start talking about some of these prospects and don't talk about the same fighters every goddamn day, man.
Right, right. Like I say, like Andy Cruz. I think Andy Cruz, he need more fights and more
Yeah.
out there. Cause they got him second to last as the develop as a contender, and then they got Vargas at last.
Yeah.
So we gotta see more of these guys, man.
Yeah,
And we
for
don't,
sure.
I mean, yeah, Devin Haney and Tank, all these they great fighters, they on the top right now. But let's bring these guys up from the bottom.
Yeah, you better because if you base your shit off of one person, you ain't gonna be around long making content, man. That shit
Yeah,
gonna die out. You don't want to be known as the Canelo channel or the Earl channel. You a
yeah,
tank channel now, man. You better talk about everybody, bro. Look, so I do want to get back to this Mauricio Suleiman interview though, because he said something and I haven't heard anyone talk about it yet. I'm sure now you know how it is, OG. They'll watch us and then they'll go talk about it and not even tell people where they got it from. But in his interview, he said he dropped the bombshell. And now I want to preface this by saying I know that Mauricio Suleiman can be full of shit, y'all. Okay, I know that. All right. So I don't want nobody to think that I'm just saying that this is 100% facts, but it's worth talking about. Danetta 27, Timothy Stoudemire, what up? So Mauricio Suleiman said it is his understanding, and he has been informed that Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence will not be happening next. And they're giving Crawford time to figure out what his next move is going to be. Okay. So Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, according to Mauricio Suleiman, who runs the WBC, they have been informed since Terrence Crawford is the WBC champion. They have been informed that Bud and Spence will not be fighting next. So they're giving Crawford time to figure out what is he going to do. Is he going to drop his belt in the WBC? Is he moving up to 154? What will his next move be? OG, what do you think of that? What do you think of Bud versus Spence's rematch being off?
Well, I don't think you're gonna be off. Okay, Bud is looking for a payday. Let's be honest. His camp, everybody knows it. All right, he's looking for a payday, and he's not gonna get a payday from Canelo. Like I said earlier, he's not gonna get a payday. Well, he's not gonna get a fight with Tim Tszyu. And that's not a payday. He's looking to retire. He's looking for that one big boom before he get out of there because he don't get no money with nobody but who? Earl Spence. If they sell the fight right, if they sell that rematch right, by Earl coming out with the injuries and things like that. All right. Now he's saying, well, this was wrong with me. I mean, let's keep it 100, y'all. You know something was wrong with him, right? We know something's wrong with him. We all know that now, right? Now, that Earl is saying that, hey, I had this surgery, I had this done, I had this. Okay, well, then that means that okay, then you really, really ready now for Terrence Crawford, right? It should be no excuses. You can sell that if he wants, and they can push that if they want, because that's the highest pay that he gonna see. He ain't gonna see that much. Not with Al Heyman, you're not. Because one thing about Al Heyman, he's not gonna let you get in there with Canelo with two still under contract. You're not getting in there and skip Earl. Tim Tszyu, he fight for PBC. You're not finna do that in front of Earl. No. No, you gonna run that. You gonna run that back as long as you signed over here. But see, that's the thing about it. He's not a PBC fighter. See, that's the thing about it. He's not a PBC fighter, but he still have a rematch with Earl Spence. But let me say you knockout. Now, I was thinking about this. You got a certain time to initiate your rematch clause, and you also got a certain time you got to fight with that rematch clause.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about it. I don't know when that expires. Now, Elder might know, or you might, I don't know. See, that's what I've been trying to find out. How long do they have to do before they have that rematch? I mean, you can't be under a rematch clause forever. That's the thing about it. Yeah, you can fight, maybe have a fight here, between, the rematch before the rematch. But you're still gonna have to rematch him or get sued. Now
Yeah.
that's what I always thought, but maybe it inspired already, so he don't have to face Earl Spence. I don't know, but I do know he's looking for a bag so he can get on,
100%.
Yeah.
It's so many different scenarios. And shout out to Calvin Elliott with the 5-piece in the cash app. He ain't say
Check the
nothing.
cash app.
He just
Check
dropped the cash
app.
app. Yeah, shout out to Jonathan Jackson with the 5-piece in the cash app. He says David doesn't deserve Canelo. He doesn't sell. What? All right, bro. So I guess Devin Haney don't deserve Tank Davis either, since he don't sell. What? Shakur don't deserve Tank Davis since he don't sell. Don't nobody from 135 and 140 deserve to fight Tank Davis then, bro? That don't make no sense. I disagree with that. Devin Haney and Tank need to fight. Shakur and Tank need to fight. David and Canelo need to fight. Selling don't make you deserve a shot. Putting yourself in position and being somebody's mandatory makes you deserve a shot. That's not what I'll say, bro. You capping. I appreciate the $5 and your support, but you capping. I'll never say nobody don't deserve a shot because of money, bro. What?
You probably talking about me because I was saying that Devin he don't sell.
Nah, you talking about me, boy. You crazy. But again, just like I told Sir Senior, you know when you can get this action. You know when you can get this action. You know when to hit the link. This is the morning after show, but you know for sure. You know Monday, Wednesday, Thursday night. You can hit that link. You ain't got to guess what I'll say to you because I'll say it to you, bro. You know that. Now, I don't know why y'all keep playing with me, bro. You don't have to guess. You don't have to wonder. You don't need to know what my take is. I will tell you directly anytime you want it. D-Free, what up? Anytime you want it, I'll tell you directly, bro. Come on. But salute to my brother Jonathan Jackson. But hell no, I would never say no stupid shit like that. This shit's dumb. Oh, he don't make no money, so he don't deserve a shot. That means don't nobody deserve a shot at Canelo. There's not a fighter fighting that deserve a shot at Tank Davis. Not one of them, because none of them sell. That don't mean nothing. Oh, I got you, Joseph. I'll drop it for you. We got it. I thought I had it. I scroll. We usually scroll it across the screen. There it is right there. Y'all show KQ some love. There it is right there. We usually scroll it across the screen. My bad. I usually have it up there, but there it is right there. Got it ready for you. Yeah, got it ready for you. Show the OG some love. So moving on from that, bro. I wanted to talk to you about the Earl Spence turn. I didn't get to talk on it. So the rematch being off, it's so many layers to it, OG, because see, it matters why it's off. Let's say it's off because of Earl's eye. Then that would be the PBC doing it, trying to let Earl heal up, trying to make sure the Earl is okay. Then Bud will have options, right? They'll still work with him. So when Earl get ready, they can have a rematch. So he'll have a shot at this opportunity, shot at that opportunity, all of these things. Let's say the rematch is off because the PBC don't see no money in the fight because of how the first fight went. Then that does make Bud Crawford a realistic opponent for Canelo Alvarez because Canelo Alvarez does pick and choose. And we know he's not fighting motherfucking David Benavidez based off of what Samson said. So if you got Canelo Alvarez, you know Bud is the type of fighter that he'll pick. Oh, you about to be 37 years old? Oh, I can bring you up 3 weight classes. Oh, for the past 4 years, you only been fighting one time a year? Let me go ahead and bring your ass on over here, bro. Because I feel like I got you. Easy work. Jamal Charlo is another one. We could get a year where Canelo fights Jamal Charlo in May and Terrence Crawford in September. That could happen. Now, that's if it's because the PBC is willing to work with Bud because Earl's not ready yet. And Earl is the one that had to postpone the rematch or pull all the way out the rematch. If it's Bud Crawford doing Bud Crawford shit, oh no, I ain't willing to work with y'all. I want the rematch at 147 because he know Earl can't make 147. So if he finagled his way out of the rematch, if that's the case, now you drive a tough bargain because you the WBO super champion. But if you screwed us over on Earl, we can make it. We could just not do a deal with Tim Zoo and take it to purse bid. And then we can win the purse bid and make you take your ass over there in Australia and fight in a 4x4 ring, and you'll get a you know what I mean? Like they can do shit to him to make it very difficult if it's because he didn't play ball. If that makes sense, like if it's amicable, if they not doing the rematch because they came to an agreement because of Earl's eye or the fight's not big enough or Earl need to build himself back up before they do the rematch. If that's why the rematch is not happening, then Bud will have good options probably, like a Canelo or like the winner of Tim Tszyu, Keith Thurman, while Earl is getting ready. But if it's not amicable and it's what like his homeboy Steven Nelson said, you know, hey, we just telling him we want to fight at 147 because we really just want Earl to go away. We really just want him to go away. We like if it's because they did some Bud shit, you know, coin flips and shit,
Right.
coin flips to walk out last and 50-50 splits when you ain't a big like if that's why the rematch is not happening, then now you're gonna find yourself in a position where all your options at 154 and all your options for big fights, they all dealing with Al Heyman right now. So you could really screw yourself over because they could make the deal to where you move up to and you try to just be the WBO super and you try to make be somebody mandatory. Well, now you get a mandatory. Excuse me. Now you get a mandatory split. Now we do the deal where you got to go to his home country where basically you need a knockout to win. Then we put your ass in a little bitty baby ring, so you got to go to war with him. We not doing no big ring, ain't no foot movement, ain't none of that shit going on. You take one step
baby back. Ring.
Yeah, you take one step back, your back is against the ropes. So, man, as a fight fan, I would hope it's because they came to an agreement and not because of some shenanigans or something. That way, Bud Crawford can have options, and you know, him and his fans. They want to see him in there with Canelo. I think it's one-way traffic. I think it's a huge mismatch. I think weight classes are here for a reason. But hey, you know, if that's what y'all want, just know y'all open the door for Canelo. So you can't complain about Canelo and David Benavidez on one breath, but then be pushing for Canelo and Terrence Crawford. Y'all made this shit a possibility when y'all put it in his red head, his red Saul head. Y'all put it in his head, and he like, shit, I could fight David Benavidez. That's a big ass, strong ass dude. I just fight the little welterweight that started his career at 135, where I can walk through his punches. Yeah, I'll just fight him. Yeah, I walk around 190, 185, 190. I cut to 168, and I'm a big, strong, stocky, short motherfucker with a granite chin. Yeah, I just fight him. And guess what Canelo will do to his ass? Guess what we fighting in? We fighting in the baby ring too. I'm not finna deal with all that foot movement.
Right, foot movement, right.
Yeah, fighting in a 4x4. All right, y'all wanted this shit. Just remember y'all wanted this shit, bro. Just remember this is what y'all be asking for, bro. Stupid ass fight. That's like me saying, man, I want to see Tank Davis fight motherfucking Sonny Edwards. I want to see Tank Davis go against Jesse Bam Rodriguez. That's how y'all sound, bro. That's how y'all be sounding with these crazy ass matchups, man. These matchups be crazy in the motherfucker, man. Shout out Big Dog Willie with the 5-piece in the Super J. He said scientists did a study on capping and results say Bill Haney and Trump have revolutionized the definition of the word lie. Haney caught average IQ is 50. Damn. I gotta say something about Bill Haney. I want to play something.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I want to play something.
Go ahead. Let me say shout out to Jonathan Jackson in the Cash App, brother. All right. He said, for nobody knows David, he doesn't sell.
Yeah, okay. That boy trolling. Yeah. That boy trolling. How could you say that when you're a Devin Haney fan, bro? You don't get to talk about people selling.
Right.
Come on, man. You root for Devin. But look. Bill Haney took some more shots at Floyd Mayweather. But before I get into that, man, talk to me about O'Shaquie Foster and Abraham Nova real quick. That fight that we had on Friday night, man, that main event. We got O'Shaquie winning by split decision. Really good fight, really entertaining fight. What'd you think of the fight, man? And did you think the right person won, man? Talk to us.
Woo-wee. Man, was that a fight? Man, I love it. Man, that was a fight. Did y'all enjoy that fight? Man, I know I did. Man, oh man. I mean, Abraham Nova, I thought he came out on the big stage. That's a big stage for him. He came out and he looked worried. You know, everybody saw that. He looked worried, everything. Then of course, once the fight started, he took his time. O'Shaquie took his time. Now I told you all I call O'Shaquie Foster a back runner. You know, he usually come alive at the end, towards the fight. You know, he always had to claw his way back and come out with the win. Well, it didn't change Friday. He did the same thing. because Abraham Nova, he gave him a hell of a fight. They both fought all the way last on Friday. They all went all in for 12 rounds. Abraham, both gas tanks held up. They was tired, but they held up. Abraham Nova, he was shoe shining Oshaki against the ropes. Then Oshaki made a mistake. He went southpaw. All right. Now, once he went southpaw, he had a little success at first. Then Nova made some adjustments, and then he started cracking him with straight rights, and then of course he started landing. Then Shocky Foster, why he was on the ropes, I don't know. That is not his partay. But that was the bread and butter for Nova, because he shoe shined him to the body all day long every time he got against the ropes. And also, Nova, he came and took some straight right chances, and then Shocky was getting hit with those. Now, Nova got rocked though, but he didn't know, Shocky didn't know he got rocked. So he was able to weather the storm. Then they went all the way. Now, unofficially, Mark Kriegel had it as a tie, a draw. So, but that knockdown in the 12th round, that sealed the deal. Because if you look at the scores, except for the judge that became a judge this year, back in this month, okay, this month on February the 3rd, okay. Besides,
Hey, them be the most engaging, OG. Them be the most engaging community posts I had when the homie LW be sending me the scorecards after every fight, and I put them scorecards on the community page. Boy, people be upset, boy. They be mad, boy. They don't like the. I ain't had one scorecard I posted in the past 3 weeks where people like, yeah, that's a good scorecard. Not one. Fans have a problem with every scorecard that come out, man. But go ahead.
I know, man. That's
funny,
crazy.
man.
I mean, that's crazy, man. But I will say this: that was his third defense of Sharky Foster, and that third defense, that was the hardest. That was the hardest for him, because I'm gonna tell you, that almost was a draw, or he would have lost that fight, no doubt about it. Because Abraham Nova, he was there. He was there all the way to the 12th round. He was hanging around. Wasn't gonna be no knockout. No. It went the distance, and a lot of people had it going the distance. So it was by split decision. That's why that knockdown
was important.
Yep.
That's the second fight in a row he did that. You know they had him losing on every scorecard when he defended his belt in Mexico in his last fight against Rocky Hernandez.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. I ain't blocking. Sir Senior, I ain't blocked no comment. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Who blocked your comment? Y'all don't block nobody comments if they ain't, you know what I'm saying? If it's just an opinion. But I can see your comment just fine, bro. I don't know who blocking your comment, dog. He a channel member too, so y'all, respect that, man. He support the channel every month. So I respect that. We got Tunnel Vision with the 5-piece. I don't agree with nothing Sir Senior said. I don't agree with nothing he be saying, bro. But let him rock if he ain't disrespecting nobody, bro. Unless it was disrespectful, then let him rock out, bro. Tunnel Vision with the 5-piece in the super chat say, and shout out to the homie Tunnel Vision, man. I see you always supporting, bro. He says Benavidez versus Plant did a gate that exceeded 3 million. Crawford before Spence never hit a gate of 2 million. Spence was an attraction, not Bud. Hold on, give me a second. Give me one second. Oh, he said Sir sensitive. Okay. I'll let y'all have that.
Yeah.
I'll let y'all have that then. That's Omega and Sir Senior work. Hold on a second.
Shout out to Sir Senior too. All right. Yeah.
Okay, y'all already got him. Y'all already got him up out of here. Oh no, y'all didn't. Boom. Let me get your ass up out of here. Yeah. There you go. Have fun with that. Go make another account, bro.
Who was that? That one Sir Senior?
Nah, that was Mexican. Sir Senior. I'm talking about this Mexican Freddie Mercury. Don't worry, he gone. He in the ghost land. He down there where Shane Sung be. He in the shadow realm and shit, man. He gone. But Oshaki Foster, man, like I said, that's the second time he had to do that. He knocked out Rocky Hernandez in the 12th round of their fight, and then he's fighting Abraham Nova. It's his first fight of his deal with Top Rank, and Abraham Nova gave him everything that he could handle, bro. Everything he could handle. He was pressing forward. He was being aggressive. He was the one that was working harder and throwing way more shots. But you got to give O'Shaquie Foster credit for his accuracy and his sniping. He threw way less shots than Abraham Nova, but to me, for my eye, he was landing the cleaner shots. His shots affected Nova way more, and he was much more accurate with the shots that he was landing. And they went for his clean, effective punching. And I like how calm he seems to be when Abraham Nova was doing all that aggression, because Abraham Nova, a big ass 130-pound fighter, bro.
I saw that, yeah.
Like O'Shaquie Foster, like these are probably two of the biggest 130-pounders, and maybe Joe Cordina. These are some big 130-pound dudes, Foster and Nova. So Foster, you know, that size really helped him because he was able to turn Nova sometimes when Nova would get inside on him and make him uncomfortable. He was able to clinch him to get the ref to break him up, so he was able to kind of mitigate the damage. I thought he fought a very smart fight in a very very tactical fight. But I like watching O'Shaquie Foster when he get aggressive, because it seemed like OG when he put his punches together and he would come out aggressive when his coach would tell him, "Hey man, you got to let your hands go more." He looked like he can be a dangerous puncher, man.
Yep.
He looked like he can be like them 12 knockouts and 23 fights or whatever the case may be. And we saw it against Hernandez at the end when he felt like he had to knock him out. When he get aggressive, he nasty, bro. He cold with it. And for me, at 130 pounds, I think the best fight left is him and Joe Cordina. But Foster's another one of these guys, man. You 30 years old now. How long are you gonna stay at one weight class, bro? Because he been at 130 forever, bro. When you gonna move up? When you gonna move up and challenge yourself? And a lot of guys, they stay away from 130.
You breaking up? You broke up.
They stay away from 147, and they hang around them little gateway divisions because the talent is different, bro.
Yeah, you broke up.
My bad. Yeah. I was saying. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay, I was saying that that for O'Shaquie Foster, my only question on him is when are you gonna move to 135, bro? When are you gonna move up? Because you've been at 130 pounds forever. Forever you've been at 130 pounds. So I want to see him move up. If he can't get a Lee Wood fight, if he can't get Joe Cordina in the ring, if he can't unify, I want to see him move up, because to me, these guys, a lot of them, when you think of an O'Shaquie Foster, when you think of a Josh Taylor, you think of a Regis Prograis, these guys, they're staying at these gateway divisions and they're not moving up to where the talent is and to where the money is, bro. Like I want to see if you really that good, bro. I want to see if you really that good, or if you just a regular guy at 135. I want to see if O'Shaquie Foster can compete at the top of 135. I wanted to see if Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis, can you compete at 147? My guess is they don't think they can, and that's why they stick around so long. But you know, that's what I would say for him. That's what I want to see next, man.
But you know what? Tim Bradley said the same thing that you just said when he need to move up, this and that. Mark Krieger answered him and said, no. Top Rank hired him, and I picked him up or signed him to fight and be a 130-pound champion. That's what they signed him for. So, I mean, okay, that sounds good. But how long you all want to keep him as a champion at 130?
He's 30 years old, bro. They probably gonna get him the WBO. They're gonna get him the WBO because Navarrete just vacated that.
Right.
So I think Oscar Valdez is fighting the dude that almost knocked out Navarrete out of UK. Williams, I think his name, Liam something. Liam Wilson. I think Liam Wilson, that's his name. Him and Oscar Valdez are gonna fight for the WBO, and then maybe O'Shaquie Foster can get that fight. Okay. LaMarcus, what's up? Maybe O'Shaquie Foster can get the winner of that fight, and that'll be a good fight for him. But
Noble want to run it back.
I don't know how I feel about my promoter telling me what weight class I got to fight at. Like at the end of the day, if I'm not comfortable here no more and I want to go chase my legacy, all right, bro, I'm moving up.
Yeah,
I'm moving up. Like, is it? I wonder, can they put it in his contract to where you got to stay at 130 or we drop you? You know what I
Well,
mean? Like you got
right.
to stay at 130 or we drop your ass. Like I wonder, can they do shit like that, bro? I
No,
bet
because
you
your
they
body
can.
ain't gonna
Boxing so
cooperate.
goddamn crooked. Boxing
Your
so goddamn crooked, OG. I bet you they can. I bet you they can. I bet you they can tell
man,
them up if you leave this weight class, we dropping your ass. I bet you they can.
man, he gonna be starving himself because your body ain't gonna cooperate.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. But look, so before I play this clip for Bill Haney, Devin Haney called Ryan Garcia a crackhead.
What?
They dropped training. Yeah, he called him a crackhead, man. He called him a crackhead. They dropping track because Ryan, he
They
posted
wanna
an
sell
interview
this
of
fight.
Ryan shaking in his interviews and shit. He got the face rolling and shit. He's scratching and shit in the interview. He called him a crackhead. And Ryan Garcia say Bill Haney gonna be crying and shit. So just wanted to get your thoughts, man, because I haven't really talked to you about this. What's your thoughts on the promotion of the Devin Haney Ryan Garcia fight so far? Do you like it? Are you into it? Are you excited for the fight? What do you think of how they promoting the fight, man?
A crackhead now. I don't know about
I'm a
that.
crackhead, man.
Yeah,
Said it, man. Crackhead. I just report the news. I don't know what you want me to do.
a crackhead, man. Okay, all right.
I'm a
You
crackhead,
might
man.
want a cheeseburger, but I like it. I like it. You know, believe it or not, I like the way they promote this fight. You know, and that, trust me, that ain't me. I think Bill Haney one of the biggest liars ever since Santa Claus lied. But I like the way he promoting the fight. They bringing interest in the fight. They don't have to use Tank name. That way they can promote it by another way. Besides promoting it by using Tank. Well, they don't have to use Tank name by doing a skit. That was a skit, you know, by them doing a skit and everything. I think it's good for boxing.
My
You
bad.
know,
He ain't
like the
call him a
WWE.
crackhead. He ain't call him a crackhead. He
No.
said Ryan do coke in real life. These are facts. That's what he said. That's his exact words. I don't want to put no words on. He said Ryan doing that coke in real
Oh,
life. These are facts. That's what he
wow.
said. He ain't call him a crackhead though, but he said he on that cocaine though. Go ahead.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Well, to each his own.
Ah,
But well, yeah, I like the way they promote it, and I will say this: Bill Haney, he's pretty smart dude. All right, I mean he lies a lot, yeah, but he's selling this fight. He's selling this fight. Matter of fact, you know, Ryan want to stay off of TV so bad that they're gonna do whatever they have to do to sell this fight. Now,
yeah.
you know, you got I like the way they did the skit with the in the back and forth. Then Bill, you know, of course, he got in there and tried to wrestle with him and everything. Then you got your other bodyguard skit they did. You know, so I like it and I think it's good for boxing, man. I really do. You know, and I'm not gonna shit on it or anything like that. I just think it's good for boxing. Boxing needs that, you know, right now, especially right now. Especially we got a lot of fights coming too, and you can get you know, and these are casual fans I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the diehard fan. We're gonna be there, but we are talking about the casual fans, and that what makes boxing boxing. So I like,
100%.
you know, so I like it, and you know, along the lines, you don't take it seriously, you know.
Listen, only thing I say is, man,
Mm,
just make the altercations a little bit more authentic, man. If y'all gonna be scripting shit out, if y'all gonna be acting shit out, man, do some better acting, man. Because they first little face-to-face altercation was scripted and it was fake.
right.
So do a better job of that. But other than that, man, I like the promotion. I like the back and forth. I like Devin Haney talking
Yeah.
noise to him, Ryan Garcia talking noise to him. But if y'all want people to really buy this fight, and by people I mean casual fans, because I'm buying it regardless. If you really want to
Right.
catch the casual fan base, that shit need to look how it look in other big fights. That animosity need to look a little bit more real. And they should have animosity. They done fought 6 times.
Right.
Ryan Duck Devin, like y'all need to get this shit popping. Like it need to be more real. You shouldn't have to script shit. Y'all should really not like each other, bro. So long as they
Right.
can tap into that and really get people to believe that they got a true disdain towards each other, they actually coming to hurt each other, then you know the fight should do well, man. I'm really hoping that they sell good because they need to, man. They need to. We need as many people that can generate revenue in the sport of boxing as possible, man. Because boxing needs to generate revenue. It's a niche sport, and And the more people that we have that can get eyes to the sport, the better. Shout out to Joseph Jackson with the 3-piece in the Super Cash App. He say, Dev is the face of boxing, and Bill is the voice of boxing. Floyd, sit down. Your time is up. Okay, bro. Okay.
I don't even think Floyd record has been broken yet, has it?
Okay,
The
bro. Nah,
pay-per-view
bro.
side? Yeah.
They just these Devin fans, man. They like to get under my skin. It's Sunday morning. I went out with my wife yesterday. I'm a little hungover. Y'all trying. I'm not gonna let y'all do it though. I'm not gonna let y'all do it. Shout out to Terry Wood with the 5-piece in the Cash App. He say Shock versus Roach is a better fight than Cordina. I like the Lamont Roach fight. That's a good fight, Terry. I'll take that one. That's a good little unification. I take that one. You know what I mean? But I don't think it can happen because of the cross promotional implications on that fight. With Roach being with the PBC right now. But maybe that was just a one fight deal he did with the PBC. Shout out to Joseph Jackson with the 3-piece in the Cash App. Says Bill Haney, the voice of boxing, he keep boxing lit. I mean, like I said, bro, like I tell you all the time, Bill Haney and Devin Haney keep YouTube lit. Okay? That's what there's a difference between giving us something to talk about on YouTube, giving you something to talk about on Twitter, and actually having the pull in the actual sport. So yeah, bro, I give you that. Like, they keep the content coming, they give you something to talk about, they give me narratives to shoot down and shit on y'all with all the time. I'm always cooking y'all all the time, daily basis. They give you that. But face of boxing, voice of boxing, stop it. As a matter of fact, since we on them right now, and you talking about what Bill Haney said about Floyd, I got it right here for y'all. So I'm gonna play it for y'all.
Right. Devin Haney's fan base don't go past YouTube. You know, if you really want to know the truth.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, y'all go buy his shit then, man. Go buy his shit so he can sell. Show up on April the 20th, goddamn it, so he can be a star. But anyway, shout out to I got this from BVO Boxing, TWT member. So y'all go check him out. But I got this from him, so I wanted to play this real quick, man. This is what Bill Haney had to say about Floyd. His most recent comments about Floyd, bro. Check this out, OG. Listen to this real quick, and then let me know what you think.
Money Mayweather, you're not going to distract us. I know that you're with Ryan, and I definitely know that you're with Tank Davis while you're talking about what Devin is wearing while he's fashionably minding his own business. We want to know, what is that on your top of your head? They told me it was the turkey. I said, the turkey? Well, does that mean the guy had to have turkey legs to put it on? Does that mean that you have the turkey fade, the turkey line? Does that mean you go to turkey cuts to get it done?
Bill, you got to work on that, dude.
What do you think of that, man?
First of all, he got to work on.
Man. What you think of what he got to work on?
He can't bait. You know, you can't. You very man, that was. But I know he's talking about Devin with them big ass boots on, right?
Yeah,
you know, and I don't know the fashion. Maybe that's what the young people wearing. But you know, who gonna have to wear some hot ass boots like that in California, right? But anyway, but still, Bill, you got to work on that dude because I don't know what Floyd got on his head.
He was talking about his hair.
Oh shit.
Okay. Floyd had her and shit. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Bill.
Hey, that's the voice of boxing, bro. Boxing that corny, man.
Right. You know, I still got Bill's number. You know, maybe I should call him up, right? You think he'll answer my call?
Probably not. He ain't fucking with you. I'm telling you that right now. He ain't answer your call.
No, he don't answer my call. But no, Bill. I mean, that ain't gonna work, brother. If you need something, no, call BF. He'll help you out. You know, but or somebody else, I help you out. You know, but no, I mean, I see what he's doing.
Definitely help him. Help him with that trash talk because that trash talk was trash. He can help him with that trash talk, boy. That trash talk was garbage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
but this is what I say. This is what I notice about it. You spoke too soon, and I was gonna wait on you to hear it. You said they can promote this fight without mentioning Tank Davis' name. No, they can't, man. No, they can't, and they won't. And they won't. OG, like no, they can't, bro. They can't, and they won't. They can't, and they won't. Neither one of them. Ryan Garcia gonna be dropping tank bombs in every interview. Every interview. And Devin Haney and Bill Haney, you just watch. You just watch. Tank Davis' name is gonna come up between now and April 20th more than they talk about each other. Watch what I tell you. Watch. That's what they've always done. That's what they will continue to do. And this was it right here. Why couldn't he notice? He could have just been like,
sure did. He sure did said Tank in there.
Yeah. He just said it. Notice how he said, I know you with Ryan. And he could have just left it at that. I know you with Ryan. I know you training him. We gonna beat his ass. What's that on your head? You weak. We gonna do this to Ryan. You tried to tried to save him, but he could have just went in on Ryan. Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Not good enough. Nope. And I know you with Tank Davis too. What Tank got to do with this, dog? They can't help themselves, man. They can't help themselves, bro. And they gonna forever. And when you do that, bro, you forever look like you little bro, like you little homie and shit. You just letting them. You just showing that you just want that spot and that you understand that you're not in it. Because somebody that's really think that they in that spot, they ain't gonna bring up somebody else, bro.
Right.
They're not gonna keep doing it. If they felt like the Ryan Garcia fight was enough, and if Ryan felt like the Devin Haney fight was enough, there'll be no need to be talking about Tank Davis, bro. But they're gonna do it. They've been doing it already. When they had their very first altercation that was scripted, you know what else was also part of the script?
Mm.
Hey man, I saw the tape. I saw the tape. Floyd showed me the tape. Tank knocked you the fuck out. I seen it. They bought him up then, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. Y'all might as well get ready for it, man. Y'all might as well get ready for it. But last thing, speaking of Tank Davis, he got his ankle monitor off, OG. He posting pictures, letting everybody know the ankle monitor is off. He can move around freely. Tank is back. What you got on that, man? It look like he's on the other side of his legal troubles and legal drama and shit like that, man. What you think of the news that he got his ankle monitor off and it, him showing it on Instagram and all of that shit, man?
Okay, now is he off for probation? Period. Is he a clean slate, or he still got to report and things like that?
I don't have information on that. I would guess that he just reached a certain status to where now he can move around. But I'm sure because they gave him like a lot of hours, so I'm sure he still probably got his community service hours. He probably still got to check in with his probation officer and shit like that. But I don't know. He could be all the way off, but I do know he was at least able to move freely now.
Okay.
But he still got to check in though, is what I understand.
Well, that's a good thing. And I think that messes with your mind too. So I think his mind, is a little at ease, because that judge was really on his back, and it's a lot of things he just could not do, So so I think he feel a little at ease and feel better when he move around and things like that, because he was, everybody who Tank Davis is, right, over there in Baltimore. And of course, you can't do anything without that judge finding out. I don't know. I think her daughter was on social media all the time or something. I don't know. But the thing is, you never had freedom to get that ankle monitor off, because the ankle monitor monitors you every 100 feet, I think it is. You can't go certain places. You got to call when you got a doctor appointment. You got to call when you want to go to a funeral. You got X amount of time to get in the house. Things like that. But still, man, good for him. Good for him. Now I know everybody waiting for his opponent, for him to announce his opponent, and I'm quite sure he has one already, and they probably will be announcing soon.
No, I think we're gonna get a Canelo announcement first because his fight is in May. I think we probably won't get a Tank Davis announcement until like April. To be real with y'all,
okay.
Hopefully maybe sooner, but he ain't fighting till June, man. Okay. At the earliest is what, because if you look at the dates, Jared Anderson on the 13th, You know, Tank ain't fighting in March, so those is out. Jared Anderson on the 13th. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fighting on the 20th. We know Canelo fighting May 4th, Cinco de Mayo. So like most of the dates between April and May, they are already gone. They are already gone. So he going is either late May, which you know, if you know the business, PBC probably ain't gonna put a Canelo pay-per-view and a Tank Davis pay-per-view in the same month.
No,
they're not gonna do 2 pay-per-views in 1 month. So probably gonna be June at the earliest, maybe like a Juneteenth or some shit like that. That's probably when you can expect him to fight. Now, if it's a huge fight, maybe they make the announcement early, but usually they do announcements like 2 weeks ahead. 2 months ahead of time. So you probably get an announcement in April and shit. Maybe and you know how PBC don't like to take the shine off of their events, so they probably ain't gonna announce the Tank Davis fight during Canelo week. But they could do some slick shit and announce his fight during Devin and Ryan week. They could do that and to try to take some shine off of that fight, but probably ain't realistically fighting until June. Shout out to the homie Jonathan Jackson in the Cash App with the 2 piece. He says KO is the biggest Devin hater, and that's fact. Hey man, whatever you say, bro. Whatever
that's my guy. That's my guy, man.
I understand, bro. If you don't like the truth, then I could come across as a hater because I tell the harsh truth. I understand, bro. I get it. You don't like hearing the truth about Devin. You like when I tell the truth about other fighters. I understand, bro. I'm not worried.
He's the biggest hater, man.
I'm the biggest hater. I'm the biggest Devin hater, bro. That's crazy. I just tell the truth, man. I just tell the truth, but that's probably what you can realistically expect. Is they'll probably announce it during Devin and Ryan week or a week before the Devin and Ryan fight to take some buzz away from it, and then it's a far enough announcement away from Canelo Alvarez to where it don't steal his shine, but they can try to take some shine off of Devin and Ryan. That's when you probably announce, and it'll probably be announced for like June or some shit. So. It is what it is, bro. But I understand the ugly truth be hurting your feelings, Jonathan Jackson. I get it, bro. I just tell the truth and I try to speak it, man. And that's really all you can do. It was something else that I had wanted to talk to you about before we
real quick. I just want to say something. I forgot to tell you that O'Shaquie Foster, when he fought Friday, I noticed he didn't do a lot of lateral movement. He normally that's what he does. That's how he fights. You know, he moved from the left to right. He used all that range. And come Friday night, he didn't use it. He stood there and fought. You know, and even though that Nova looked bigger, still he stood there in the pocket and fought. You know, then he went southpaw. Then he went back to conventional. You know, or orthodox, whatever. You know, then that's why I tip my hat off to him for going in there and fighting all the way. For 12 rounds on Friday. Because he usually give you a lot of lateral movement, moving back and forth. You know, but that's how he fights. That's how I saw him when I first saw him on Showbox Extreme. And that's what he was doing. And he weathered the storm when he got hurt that time, you know. So so that's what he was doing. And you're right. That size did work for him because he was able to take Nova off the ropes and throw Nova around.
Yeah, he was able to turn him. He wouldn't have been able to do that without that size and that strength, man. It was 2 big ass 130 pounders. That's why I bought up going to 135. But I did notice something too, and that's what I wanted to ask you about. Shout out Big Dog Willie with the 2 piece in the super chat. He said, "KO, you taking my title for hater of the year?" Nah, bro, I can't take your title. I don't know what they talking about. You say shit about Devin that I've never said about Devin, bro. You say shit that I would never say. You pay for me to read your Devin Haney insults. You the biggest hater. I don't know what Jonathan talking about. That's facts. Look, O'Shaquie Foster, man, he called out Gervonta Tank Davis. I forgot that after the fight, he called out Gervonta Tank Davis in the interview.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. I find that very funny though, because you just signed the Top Rank. Weren't you just over there with the PBC? See, they starting it. They starting this shit. I like you, O'Shaquie. O'Shaquie, don't get me started on this bullshit. Now you was over there with the PBC. You signed a deal to Top Rank. And then now you calling out Tank Davis, who's at 135 and you at 130. You see how they do, OG? See how they get the, they do this bullshit, man. And
Right.
Joseph, check your cash out, man. That's something else you want to say, some more bullshit he want to tell you. But if you keep paying, we'll keep reading though. Shit. You keep dropping them, we'll keep reading them for you. Don't worry.
Just here, trip, man. Yeah, man. That's it. For you are a mega Devin hater, and that's a fact.
Yeah, you a hater. See, you a hater.
I'm a mega Devin hater,
You a
huh?
mega hater, dog. You a mega Devin Haney hater. Yeah, that's a fact. OG be hating on his ass, man. You don't give him no credit. You call him pillow fish. OG be talking about he can't punch. I don't never say that about Devin.
No. He tried to punch a little bit the last fight. You know, he's getting bigger. And he's getting bigger. You know, so he tried to punch the last fight a little bit. He had a little sting behind the last fight. You know, but I'm gonna tell you, that's as far as it's probably gonna go. Matissa, you know, he won't get in there with them. He probably find a way around that fight. You know,
that was the other story. I'm glad you brought that up. Damn it. I gotta read this. I got to read this. I gotta read
this.
You
know, now Matissa is over with Top Rank now. I mean, DAZN.
He over there on DAZN.
Right. That's a fight that easy can be made.
Listen, this is what Subriel Matisse said. He's talking to Bill Haney. He said this on Mill City Boxing. So y'all go check out the interview. He said, now that we both with Matchroom, he can put his son in so we can fight. So he directly calls out Devin Haney. He says April 6th, Gustavo Lemons and Richard Hitchens. That's my first focus. After that, y'all come back and ask me about Subriel Matias. Oh, that's what Richard Hitchens said. Long story short, Subriel Matias say we can fight. What's up? I'm in Matchroom now. What's happening? We see that fight, OG. I'm on record. I don't think any of them. I don't think Devin Haney. I don't think Ryan Garcia. I don't think Teofimo Lopez. I think they're gonna aid Subriel Matias out. I don't think nobody gonna fight him. Do you think that Devin Haney will fight Subriel Matias?
No. He will not. He don't have the yes, he can box, no doubt about it. But Devin don't engage. He'll throw the jab, no problem. But he won't fight on the inside. He'll do the boxing thing. He's a great fighter, don't get me wrong. But he just won't engage. Now, one thing about Subriel Matias, you got to hit him with something to make him doubt to come in and close the gap. Well, Devin don't have that type of power. He don't have that type of power to catch his attention. And we all seen Matias get hit and just eat that up and lick his lips and keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. And I don't think Devin don't want that kind of engagement. He don't want that because sooner or later you're gonna have to fight. You know, Subriel Matias is one of those fighters that will make you fight. Will make you fight. You know, and that's the type of fight Devin don't want, because when you get backed up and get the ring cut off, you got to fight or clinch. And of course you can't keep clinching. So I think he's gonna pretty much step around him, you know, move or jump up another weight class. You know, he almost came to make 140 now, but still, and all, you know, even Tio. As a matter of fact, I don't think none of it, like you said.
Yeah, I don't think
not
gonna
fight.
Him.
Yeah.
Top Rank offers Subriel Matias. Top Rank offers Subriel Matias a 5-fight contract with Teofimo Lopez not on the contract. That's why he took the Matchroom deal.
Okay.
Because it was less fights, and he could be free sooner if he don't get the fight that he wants. But no one is putting their champions on the contract with him. Right. Nobody. Like PBC offered this man Jerron Boots Ennis, bro.
Wow.
They offered him a Jerron Boots Ennis fight at 147. They wouldn't even give him a 140 fight on the offer that they had. That's why he didn't take the PBC deal. And the Matchroom deal is for this dude Perot he about to fight, and then he got the winner of Gustavo Lemons and Richardson Hitchens.
Okay.
And then a third, and then guaranteed a third big fight against either Regis Prograis or Devin Haney. He ain't nobody putting their champions on contract for him. And if they do even give him a big fight, they want him to do 2 other fights first. Those are the contracts that he was offered. So just so everybody know, he had 3 offers. 1 from PBC, and y'all go fact check me. 1 from Matchroom and 1 from Top Rank. The offer for PBC was to fight Boots. That's the offer. It was a 2-fight deal with both fights at 147. First fight being Jerron Boots Ennis. The offer from Matchroom, the one he ended up taking, was Liam Perot for the first fight, the winner of Gustavo Lemons for the second fight, and then a guaranteed big fight against Regis Prograis or Devin Haney. The third offer that he got was a 5-fight deal from Top Rank, where your boy Teofimo Lopez ain't even on the contract. Now, people can come out in public and tell you anything that they want to tell you, but the paperwork that somebody got, the offers that somebody got, that tells you everything. So y'all can do whatever y'all want to do with this information. I'm just telling you what he was offered and what he ended up taking. And I believe that if Teofimo Lopez wanted that Subriel Matias fight, he could have been on that paperwork. Straight up. I believe that if Devin Haney wanted that Subriel Matias fight as bad as they say they publicly wanted, Eddie Hearn and them would have put his ass on that paperwork. I believe if Rolly Romero, if Isak Pitbull Cruz, if Gary Antoine Russell, all these dudes that say they want to fight him, they could have got put on this paperwork. But when it came time to make Subriel Matias an offer and PBC went talking to fighters, do you want to fight him? Do you want to fight him? The only ones that they could actually officially offer him was a Jerron Boots Ennis. After all this talking and all this back and forth and shit that Matchroom was doing and Devin and Bill was doing with Subriel Matias, when Eddie Hearn finally came to put that pen to the paper for him and make an offer for him, it was these other names on the contract all of a sudden. Teofimo Lopez, all that talking about Subriel Matias and he ain't this, he ain't no boogeyman.
He's soft, right? He's soft.
When Bob Arum came to offer that goddamn contract to him, when Bob Arum came to offer that contract to him, Teofimo Lopez's name was nowhere in sight. Now y'all do what y'all will with that information. I know that's gonna hurt some feelings, but do what you will, bro. All this talking on YouTube and doing this interview and doing that interview. Tell me what the paperwork said when he got his offers. And you'll see that dudes didn't really want smoke for real like they claim they do, bro.
Exactly.
They didn't really want smoke like they claim they do.
Yeah.
And I understand, bro. I get it, Joseph. The truth is a narrative to you, and the narrative is the truth to you. You backwards, bro. You got backwards logic. You always have. You always have. Your logic is always backwards, bro. But do what y'all will with that information. Shout out to Willie Williams with the 50 piece. No biscuit in the goddamn super chat. He say, I watched UFC Tapira versus the champ Volkanovski. Tapira 15-0, 13, got a shot at the longtime champ and won. Top Rank got all good these fights, but they friends. PBC mostly fight in-house or say good fights aren't ready. Boxing is becoming a joke. I feel that, bro. You ain't lying. The only thing I say about your comment is they all do in-house fights. That shit need to stop. They all need to get under one roof. And I will say that for us as fight fans, Willie, I wish we could have and I ain't trying to be disingenuous to nobody or be mean or whatever, but it's really only a certain few fighters that deserve the millions that they get, bro. I'm just keeping it 100 with for me as a fight fan, if you told me right now, hey, knockout, tomorrow, UFC, boxing gonna be just like the UFC. It's gonna be all under one roof. Each division gonna have one belt. Motherfuckers gonna have to take huge ass pay cuts, and only the top of the division and only the champions is gonna be the ones that get paid. Shit, I'd be like, yep, sign me up. I don't give a fuck. Sign me up. All these dudes don't deserve the money that they get. Sorry. Yeah. That's the truth of the matter. When you and I ain't trying. Listen, when you demand, it's simple supply and demand in this simple business, y'all. When you're a fighter and you want your purse to be more than what the event makes, you don't deserve that shit. Now, I know people are so nonsensical sometimes that some of you will be like, well, you get what you negotiate. Knockout. Dank, what up, homie? You get what you negotiate. You get what you negotiate. Knockout. They deserve this. They deserve that. Listen, bro. Money talk, bullshit walk. Business is business. If I'm paying you $4 million and I'm putting on the event, and the event only made $2 million, I overpaid your ass. I don't understand how y'all don't understand that. If you are asking for $4 million and the event that you did only got $2 million, so I lost $2 million, then you got overpaid. UFC got that right, bro, with them fighters. Like John Jones, get his money up. When George St. Pierre was fighting, cool, no problem. Anderson Silva, Conor McGregor, all these dudes is actually generating money. Pay them their money. But these other dudes, listen, bro, you don't bring no revenue. We'll get you a title shot. We'll make you champion so you can build your name up. We'll pay you good, but you don't deserve no $4 million. You ain't even the main event. But that's just me. I agree with Willie. Shit, I agree with Willie. I ain't got nothing. I don't see nothing wrong with what Willie said. I would love for boxing tomorrow to change to the UFC model. Tomorrow. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be happy as hell. Because now it's only one champion. And guess what that champion got to do? You got to fight. You got to fight the top dude or your ass getting stripped.
Yep.
Straight up. Pat Greedy, you got to hit the join button.
Yeah, dog, I'm going to tell you. He was trying to ask, how can you become a member? All right. Shout out to John, let me say Jonathan Jackson once again. He said, when has Devin not engaged? He's not Charlo. At all fights, he jab, get in, and get out. He's not in there banging it out. He ain't crazy.
He dropped two. He dropped some. Let me see what he told me. He gave one. He said, he gave me a 2-piece in the CashApp. Yeah, you had to give it to both of us. Shit, but I appreciate you. He said the same thing. He said, when has Dev not engaged? He's not Charlo. He engages. He's a cautious fighter though, Jonathan. You can't argue that, bro. He's more distance control. Let me use my jab. Somebody get inside on him. He's not comfortable fighting inside. He gonna grab you, clinch you, get the ref to break you up, which is smart. It's smart, but it's not. You got to try to do it from your it should be there, Pat. It's there for everybody else, bro. Try to do it from your computer if you can't see it on your phone, bro. Try to do it from your computer if you can't see it on your phone. Terry Wood with the 2-piece in the CashApp. When we're going to talk about the Captain Russell family, I'll get him some time on Monday, bro. I'll give him some time on Monday. He said, and then he dropped another 2-piece CashApp. He says, they always talking but never fighting. That's facts, bro. That's facts. Yeah, Gary Russell and Gary Antoine. Gary Antoine been doing a lot of interviews. Mill City been doing a good job with him on the interviews or whatever. But him, Gary Russell Jr., like, they do need to fight, bro. They just be talking all the time. And they always, like, Gary Antoine Russell calling out Super Matiz. Now the Super Matiz done signed the match room.
Right.
Why you ain't tell Al to put you on the contract then, bro? Gary Russell Jr. talking about I won't tank that. Why won't Gary Russell Jr. call out nobody in his own weight class, bro?
I don't know, man. I was all over the place with this Russell thing. He was fighting once a year. It got back to me that he only doing that to preserve his body, right? Well, that wasn't true. He was turning down fights. Also. Now, I don't think that was true. I just don't, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on with them. They can fight, no doubt about it. They can fight, no doubt. But I don't know why that fight and the Leo Santa Cruz fight never happened. That fight could have happened easily. I mean, that's an in-house fight. I mean, Al could have made that fight no problem. I don't know. It's just that it just kind of funny to me.
Man, Gary Antoine Russell, like best dad ever, and I cooked him for this, man. Gary Antoine Russell turned down the chance to become champion and fought on the undercard of that same card, bro. There's no excuse for that. He had that dude Alberto Puello was 140-pound champion. Gary Antoine Russell turned that fight down, bro.
Wow.
Talking about he had something bigger line. Said he said some crazy shit. He said when you moving in a certain direction, you don't look at what's behind you or some crazy shit. He said, cook them for it, bro. Like that don't make no sense. You ain't never been champion. You're a prospect. So yeah, it is what it is, bro. I don't. They need to fight. I love what they represent. I think Gary Antoine can be a problem. I think he's a hell of a prospect, entertaining as hell. But bro, you got to get in that ring. You got to fight, and you got to. And when you have an opportunity to become champion, Rolly got your belt right now, bro. Real talk, Rolly got your belt.
Yeah.
Because Alberto Puello would have pulled out because he tested positive or whatever. You'd have been fighting the grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have been fighting the grandpa. And you'd be the WBA champion right now. And guess what? Now Devin, Subriel, Tank Davis, all them fights you claim you want, they gotta see you now. They gotta see you now, bro. They got to. I can't get with that, bro. Shout out to Big Dog Willie with the 2-piece and super chat. According to Bill Haney, Devin pay-per-view buys 18 trillion. Yeah, you crazy hell. But that's all I got. You got anything else before we wrap the show, man?
No, nothing but I will be off tomorrow. All right, have an appointment, dentist appointment, and I'm gonna try to make it Tuesday if I'm not too bad with the oral surgery. So, and that's all I have, man.
Yes, sir. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I'll be live tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Appreciate everybody watching. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. And with that, we out of here. I'll see you soon, OG. Take it easy.
All right, peace.